Let me ask you something too. That's like, I don't necessarily know the answer to this, so I'd be interested because you've got, buildings that you finance, so you know a little bit about the lending side of it. My thought is that, like you said, banks are saying we're not refinancing half of these. So there's going to be, newer investors that got themselves in trouble because they didn't know what they didn't know. I also think in a lot of markets that size, 8, 10, 12 units, there's going to be mom and pops that
Oh yeah, for sure.
they're renting their 1-1s for $650. I'm getting $1,100 for my 1-1s. Yep. They're rehab, they're nice, they're well kept. I'm an active, owner, and I've got active managers making it a nice place to live. And so there's some value add in that sense where I can just operate it at a higher level. Yeah. But with the financing piece, I'm always curious if I look at it and I go, okay, I can increase rents by $300 on 10 units, $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year. This thing is going to look different from a financial perspective once, that kind of turnaround has taken place. But I know they're looking at trailing 12s. Like the financing, correct. The piece of it is like, hey, we're only going to take you to 65% because look at this $1.2 million building. It's only generating X in revenue. So I guess what are the ways, if there is any, to get around, knowing your numbers and knowing you're going to increase that NOI.
Yeah.
But
I guess what I would do in a situation, let's just say mom and pop are renting their units for 60% of market rent in California. Let's be clear. One of the things but we'll say for the audience, is we have rent control. So you're capped at what you can raise rents. So if you're 40% behind market and you're capped at 10%, which is inflation plus 5%, capped at 10, you could theoretically be years behind.
Yeah.
So you are going to be capped at existing rents or trailing 6 or trailing 12. What I would do in a situation like that is I would get the seller to take back a second. The second could be just a balloon. Like, hey, this building needs work. This building needs love. I'm going to give you your price, but you got to give me 4 years or 5 years to increase value, and I'll pay it off. And what I mean by that is, let's just say you're going to buy it for $1 million. The bank will loan you $600. What you could do is get the seller to take back $200, no payments, a balloon in 5 years. That gives you 5 years to increase value and refi them out. I like that. I've done that a couple times. Others, they're going to want payments. Well, okay, you're going to get payments, but at 1% or something like that, because it all goes to, you have to be able to hold the building for the length of the term. So in a mom and pop situation, I would definitely, at minimum, if they won't be the first, I would try to get them to be part of the second, is what I would look for.